I ask myself, like every father who's ever stood here, how did this happen so quickly? So when I think back, I go back to maybe age 7. When the Kaplan kids hit age 7, they're going to Canada fishing with Dad. Lee turned 7, and I got excited. On that fishing trip, Lee caught lots of fish. That on the last day, she pulls in the fish of the trip, a 30-inch northern pike. Today, she continues to fish in Wisconsin, here in Nantucket, and now she's fishing with Chris in Florida. So it's the end of the trip, and we're casting, and the guide says, okay, reel them in. So I throw my last cast out, and I'm reeling it in, and here's this little kid, says to the guide, look at my dad's face. He's happy. So today, Chris, Lee, look at his face. Doesn't look happy, but it is. I'm a happy guy. Marriage and fishing have a lot in common. To be successful at either, you need luck and lots of it. You must be at the right spot and, of course, at the right time. I guess little Bethlehem, Pennsylvania was the right spot. I guess that 5th year program was the right time, because Chris Curry, in fishing parlance, is a keeper.
Lee and Chris, your choice of Nantucket shows a love of oceans and beaches and natural beauty as enduring and ever-changing gifts of creation. And deep and wide, with horizons that draw us into places of mystery and longing, these shores offer Lee and Chris and all of us a primeval reminder that we are part of a larger story. A story of love, of creation, of our responsibility to care for creation and to care for our companions along the journey. A love that joins us to jump in and be part of the story. On this beautiful island, 30 miles out to sea, know that God loves you with an abiding love and offers you the gift of this wild and precious life together.
I take you, Lee, to be my wife. And I promise before God and these witnesses to be your loving and faithful husband in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live.
I, Lee, take you, Chris, to be my husband. And I promise to be your loving and faithful wife, as long as we both shall live.
Lee and Chris have made their solemn vows to one another. They have confirmed their promises by the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings. Therefore, I proclaim that they are now husband and wife.
Lee and Chris truly radiate happiness. It has been amazing to see you grow as a couple and support each other so strongly along the way. Together, they conquered graduate school, lived in New York City, moved to Florida, bought their first home, and today they have vowed to spend the rest of their lives together. When Lee and Chris first started dating, one of the first things she told me about him was, "You'll like him. He's a fish fan." It was true. I liked Chris right away.
Chris, you are the most reliable person I know, and Lee is lucky to have that in a spouse. You are someone who can be counted on. You are someone who can be trusted. You are someone I admire, and you are someone I am proud to call my little brother.
Chris, we're honored to be up here. We've been your best man your whole life, and we'll continue to be by your side whenever you need us. Lee, welcome to our family. We're excited to have another sister. Cheers to the newest Mr. and Mrs. Curry.